Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at some developments from Meru County. This afternoon, Meru MCS walked out on Meru Governor Kawira OUT as she was making her official address during the official opening of Meru County Assembly. Have a look at this.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and privilege to stand before you, Honorable Speaker, and Honorable Member of the Assembly, and address you as the Governor of the great county of Meru. Indeed, this is the team that people of Meru County have placed trust into sector to steer the development agenda of the county in the next 5 years. Let us seize this moment and make good our promises and manifestos that we share with our people in the just concluded campaign periods. I acknowledge that we are all here, the Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members of the Assembly, and the Deputy Governor, and I, as a result of the electoral process that was vigorous, involving
Yes, it's interesting that almost all MCAs walked out on the governor. And yesterday, before this incident of today, some of the MCAs were captured as saying this.
Imesema nafasi ya kuongea nao, pia waheshimiwa hata kuwa nafasi ya kumsikiza kesho siku ambaye alikuwa afanya county address yake. Na kwa hivyo
yes, it's clear there is a tug of war between the governor and the members of county assembly. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story to see the games behind the scenes, the story behind the story. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Before we dig deep into the story, let's have a look at the composition of Meru County Assembly. Meru County Assembly. Azimio has 25 MCAs. Kenya Kwanza has 15 MCAs. Independent MCAs are 5. Total 45 elected MCAs. So Azimio is the majority coalition in Meru County. 25 MCAs, followed by Kenya Kwanza 15, Independent 5, total 45. That's on paper. And we saw some weeks back Kiraitu Murungi crossing over to Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Kiraitu's party, DEP, has 13 MCAs. So assuming that the 13 MCAs also crossed over to Kenya Kwanza with William Ruto, then Kenya Kwanza technically, as I talk, has 28 MCAs. Azimio, you deduct 11, they have 12 MCAs. So technically, in terms of real numbers, Kenya Kwanza has 28, Azimio has 12, Independent 5. And from what we saw again, when William Ruto was sworn in as the president, quite a good number of these independent members of parliament and MCAs are always aligning themselves with the government. That's at least what we saw with the independent MPs in the National Assembly. So we can equally assume that a good number of these 5 independent MCAs in Meru County have also just joined Kenya Kwanza Alliance. So Meru County Assembly, as I talk, is controlled by Kenya Kwanza Alliance. So, what's the game plan here? Yes, what's the game plan here? If you look at it objectively, there might be a scheme to impeach Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza. There might be that scheme to impeach her. But can these members of County Assembly impeach Kawira Mwangaza now? They cannot impeach her until after 18 months. That's 1 year, 6 months. They have the numbers, yes, but the law bars them from impeaching the governor until after 18 months. So if they want to impeach the governor, they will have to wait. And if you look at it from another angle, on the day Kawira Mwangaza was sworn in as the governor, Meru Governor, taking to her Facebook account, she posted this: Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, definition of independent, adjective, not influenced or controlled by others in matters of opinion, conduct, etc., thinking or acting for oneself. An independent thinker, not subject to another's authority or jurisdiction, autonomous, free. Service delivery, my agenda. Meru must be happy. The only independent female governor in Kenya. God will never share his glory with anyone. Rise and rise, our story. Jeremiah 17, 5 to 10, blessed beyond curses. And then you are seeing our photos there. Yeah, that photo there. And this post was made at a time quite a good number of elected leaders were dumping their parties and joining William Ruto. And this post was seen and interpreted to mean she was just telling William Ruto that she's independent and she cannot be controlled by Kenya Kwanza or by William Ruto. And this post at that time put her in a collision path with some of William Ruto's allies, who saw her that now she was just trying to be maybe rude to William Ruto. It was interpreted that way. And if you look at this post, Kawira Mwangaza, in my honest opinion, is just confirming that she's not being controlled by William Ruto or Kenya Kwanza Alliance. She is independent. And I know her being independent is not sitting on the wall with some William Ruto close associates. So they want to intimidate her to toe the line. And one way of intimidating her is by inciting MCAs in Meru County Assembly to threaten that they can even impeach her. That's one thing I'm seeing here. So most likely, some powerful forces in Kenya Kwanza Alliance might be using the MCAs to intimidate this governor to toe the line, to sing William Ruto's tune. William Ruto most likely does not want an independent thinker on the mountain. And this might be a strategy to intimidate this governor. Yes. And then the second thing I'm seeing here, from what those members, those MCs are saying, it's clear they want some favors from this governor. And when MCs gang against a governor, it's almost very certain that they're looking for allowances for money. They want some privileges in terms of money. That's why they are ganging against the governor. So it can also be possible that those MCAs are also ganging up against this governor so that the governor can calm down a bit and maybe give them some money. We have seen that before in some of these county assemblies. These MCs in most occasions are just there for their own selfish and personal interest. They are trying to blackmail this governor for the governor to yield to their demands. And their demands is not even development. Their demands are their own selfish monetary gains. That's also something I'm seeing here. And now the bitter lesson now that Merus must learn now is that as this happens, the good people of Meru are not going to receive services. Service delivery is going to be hindered here, in that the governor and the MCS are not working together. That's going to hinder development. Those who are going to suffer are the Meru residents. So in one way or the other, Kama is also just paying back on the people of Meru for having elected maybe this governor. Merus rejected Kiraitu Murungi or any Azimio leading candidate, for they wanted to punish Uhuru Kenyatta most likely. Yes. They most likely elected this governor to punish Uhuru Kenyatta. It's now coming out clearly that the people who are being punished is not Uhuru Kenyatta or Raila Odinga, but Meruans themselves. Merus themselves, I mean. Service delivery is clearly going to be hindered here. So the governor and the MCs must find a way of working together to make sure service is delivered to the people. The governor must remain firm, not to yield to the demands of these greedy MCs, because it's clear quite a good number of these MCs are trying to fight for their personal gains, for their monetary gains. And you can now see clearly the majority of MCs in Meru, as I talk, are leaning towards Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And that can tell you the games being played here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to have a chat discussion with me, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number, or feel free to send a contribution donation to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.